Good evening, this is Nicholas Vitek with a news brief. In local news, according to News 12 Long Island, two people are being charged with second-degree murder in connection to the murder of a man found in Riverhead, New York. The victim, Marco Grisales, was found dead in a car a month ago on Roanoke Avenue. The suspects, Alcides Lopez Cambada and Tyra Lemuis, both from the town of Hampton Bays, are facing a judge today. Currently, there is no word released to the public on what the motive for the killing was. In national news, according to the Daily News, talk show Ellen DeGeneres has tested positive for COVID-19. DeGeneres has said that she's feeling fine, but being 62 years old puts her at more of a risk of complications of the virus than most people. Since testing positive, DeGeneres says that she has been following the CDC's guidelines and everyone who has recently come in close contact with her has been notified. Production of the Ellen DeGeneres show has been put on hold until January due to this news. This diagnosis comes after a very controversial year for DeGeneres after being accused earlier this year of running a toxic workplace. In regional news, according to CBS New York, the United States Marines are kicking off their annual Toys for Tots drive in Times Square. The drive began to celebrate the first day of Hanukkah and is held every year by the Marines. The drive is done in order to raise toys for children in need who are not able to afford said toys. With the pandemic, this is needed more than ever for families struggling. And finally, in ESU news, according to the ESU Insider, the annual Army Navy football game will be played at Michie Stadium on West Point's campus for the first time in nearly 8 decades. In addition to this, two members of the Army football program, which connections to East Stroudsburg University, will be involved in the historic event. The game is traditionally played at a neutral site and has been held at Philadelphia 65 times since the last game. The game will be taking place on Saturday at 3 p.m. and will be broadcast nationally by CBS. And now for your weather forecast. Here in New Hyde Park at 5 o'clock, it is currently 48 degrees and sunny. The high will be 50 degrees with a low of 34 degrees. Tomorrow it will be partly cloudy with a high of 54 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. This has been Nicholas Vitek with your news brief.